Welcome to Wizard Wednesday. We're talking, of course, about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, 7th book of the Harry Potter series, and we're getting ready for the 7th movie to come out, which is very exciting. Chapter 1, The Dark Lord Ascending. Basically, we open on a Death Eater tea party, and it's decorated pretty much how every tea party is, with a person spinning high above. We hear about the Death Eater's plans to capture Harry Potter. We learn that Lucius Malfoy loves peacocks, and that Tonks and Lupin got married, and that Severus Snape is a slimy little weasel. At the end of the tea party, they kill the person who was spinning above them, who was once the teacher of Muggle studies at Hogwarts. Okay, Chapter 2 is called In Memoriam, and basically Harry cuts his finger on the broken mirror that his sexy dead godfather Sirius Black gave to him, and he flips through some newspapers and reads articles about Dumbledore, two very different articles, one that was written by a friend and one that was written by Remus Skeeter. Both of them sort of give Harry the idea that he didn't really know Dumbledore as well as he thought he did, that there's a lot more to him than that, and it makes us question our perfect image of Dumbledore. Then Chapter 3 is called The Dursleys Departing. Basically, Harry's trying to protect the Dursleys from Voldemort and stuff, and he's trying to get them out the door, and we sort of see that they kind of love him. The reason that he's trying to get them out the door is because he's going to be leaving Privet Drive, and then once that happens, the house will no longer be safe, like there's a charm on it. And so once he leaves Privet Drive, it'll just become any other house, and the Dursleys might get tortured or attacked to find out where Harry is going. There's some pretty comical moments with Dudley, and it's quite Dumbledore-able, if I might say so. And in the end of Chapter 3, the Dursleys leave, and it's just ready for Harry to leave in Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is called The Seven Potters, and it's a pretty hysterical chapter, really. The original plan for Harry leaving had been for him to apparate out of the house with Mad-Eye, but that plan backfired because of some mischief in the Ministry of Magic. It's being taken over by Voldemort. Like, 14 people show up at Harry's house, 13 I guess, to take him to a safe house that has a charm on it. 6 people drink Harry's Polyjuice potion, and, they change clothes, wear his glasses, and their decoys, so that, they'll all go in separate directions to different safe houses, and that way the Death Eaters won't know which one is him. But of course, as per usual, this one sort of backfires, but there's quite a bit of comedy in the chapter, concerning all the 7 Harry Potters interacting and Fred and George being hysterical. Here's a particularly great line. "I'm taking Fleur on a thestral," said Bill. "She's not that fond of brooms." Fleur walked over to stand beside him, giving him a soppy, slavish look that Harry hoped with all his heart would never appear on his face again. So they all take off, but Snape's already tipped them off as to when they're going to leave. So they get ambushed by Death Eaters, and Hedwig is killed. As far as we know, no one else is harmed. Harry makes it to Tonks' parents' house, alright, and Hagrid is face down in the mud, and that's all we know at the end of Chapter 4. So next week we're going to do Chapter 5 and 6, so